Hey everybody, it's the Vic to the -E Vic-E back with another video, and in this video I'm gonna tell you what I've been doing for the last 3 months to grow my YouTube channel. But before we get into that, I'd like to ask you one little favor. Could you please subscribe? By you subscribing, you're helping me get one step closer to my goal of monetizing my channel. And if you're enjoying this video, then that's a way to show me that you approve. I appreciate it. Oh, also, if you're coming back for another video, like this video, help me with the algorithm, help people know that this is a good video and you appreciate it. Guys, now let's get into the video. I know I failed you. I told you that I would create these videos monthly, and I haven't done it for the last 3 months. The last video I did based on this whole experiment was in March. So now that I'm in July, today is actually July 5th, I am going to give you all the information that I've been doing in the last 3 months to grow my YouTube channel. And I've actually learned a ton. So let's go into a deeper dive. As always, I'm going to show you my analytics and then tell you more about what my next steps are and what I've learned. Okay? So let's do it. Okay, so as you can see on the screen, as of today, July 5th, I have 177 subscribers. We're gonna go into 3-month path, so like 90 days. We're gonna do we could do just 90 days if we can get to that. But current subscribers is 20, and in the last 20 days is 177 plus 13. Views are up, watch times are up, and obviously you can see one of my latest videos that isn't quite doing the best. Ranking by views 5 out of 10, and definitely you want 1 out of 10 or 2 out of 10 or even 3 out of 10, 5 out of 10 isn't well. If I had a report card grade, that would be a bad grade. But yeah, let's dig a little deeper into it. I've just been like really researching. Let's go to analytics and let's go to 90 days, guys, like the fiance. And then you can see subscribers in the last 90 days is actually 48. So I would love for it to be like divided by 3. That's about 12. I'm doing some quick and dirty math. That's about 12 subscribers a month, some more than others. Views 3.5 views, 3.5K views, and 213 watch hours. Remember, when you're having a YouTube channel, you're trying to get 40,000 watch hours in a year. So yeah, that's where I am right now, which is crazy. And then we go down a little bit further and you can see the top videos in this period. And so the first one, which I am shocked about, is I got $15 meals for $5. It's a review on Too Good To Go. When I go into the analytics a bit more, I always see that Too Good To Go is kind of the trend, the keyword that people are searching for. Next is how I discovered I had lichen planopilaris, or lichen planopilaris as other people call it. That video continues to do well. It's evergreen content. That's something that I've actually learned, is that it's great to follow trends, but creating evergreen content where people want to continuously look for it and find it will always do well on your channel. You need to have those pieces. And sometimes you think it's not going to pop off, and then it pops off. And then I did the Chloe Ting. Chloe Ting is still reaping the rewards, guys. That is doing well with the shred. And then the next one is I have $1,000 card collection, which I am slightly shocked is doing still well. Because I thought, okay, I have a card collection. I love cards. I like to geek out. People are loving Marvel right now. People love cards because of Pokemon cards and stuff. But people still are watching this video. I got tons of likes on this video because in the video I'm like, hey guys, give me likes. So, hey guys, give me likes. If you want more of this type of content, you gotta say it. But also, it shows like people really like this content. So obviously I'm going to do more. I'm waiting also for the PSA to let us in. And actually I think like today, or actually a few days from now, PSA will allow you to give your cards in. So that's obviously, I'm going to do the process. It's super expensive, but I'm going to do the process. And once the cards go in, I actually will get the results and I'll be able to do another video based on that. My thrift haul is doing well. People love thrift shopping, fashion. I always say this to you guys. 30-day jump rope. People love weight loss. That's kind of evergreen. And then this, I keep saying it wrong. I'm going to say the African print clothes from Grass Fields has recently had a spike. And that's what I found interesting. I actually, last month, and I'll get more into this in the next video in this series because I haven't done it the full 30 days, but I started vidIQ. And vidIQ is actually a tool that you can use to find the right keywords and ideas for your YouTube videos. And so I've been using it and I've been changing keywords and some have spiked up. The ones that I just mentioned pretty much were doing well all the time. But once I put this African print outfit video, I thought it would do good from the beginning. I had this thumbnail and everything and it didn't do as well as I thought, but now it's kind of having a renaissance and people are watching this video. It was out June 16th and today's July 5th, so we shall see. And then my Lichen Plana Polaris 2 video, my interview with Geneva Lewis, actually is still doing well. I recommend it, and that's where a lot of people find it, is from my other video. I'm going to do another video very soon about Lichen Plana Polaris. I have some great ideas on content that I want to create surrounding that, and things that I find that are important to just share, right? And talking more about my journey and other people's journeys and just giving people more information because that space is lacking. Like I look up the other video that I have, and when I look it up, I am on, in terms of popularity, I'm on the top page of search for this video content on YouTube. And even though it's a small amount of views when you look at the grand scheme of things, I'm trending in this space for this content. But that's what it shows. Like, it kind of shows there that sometimes creating content that's true to yourself pays off. Like following the trends, again, following trends don't always pay off. And then I won money from David Dobrik. David Dobrik re-released. He came back from his hiatus. And because he came back from his hiatus, people are now again looking for this I won free money from David Dobrik. Maybe they're looking for like ways to like kind of scam, like what he's scamming, or to find some tea out. So they're using this video, accessing this video. That's my assumption. Who knows? It just could be his name. And then my Cruella de Vil fashion video, actually I thought it would do really well. The keyword isn't searched much on YouTube, but funny enough, I actually made a video with the same content on TikTok, and it went, for my channel, it went viral for my page on TikTok. So sometimes creating content for one channel and you think it's gonna do well, it doesn't do well. It does well on another channel, but I still like this video. It was just a way for me to kind of be creative and have an outlet. I had all the pieces at home, but you never know. One thing that I did realize is that, I got $15 meals is partially a vlog, but it's partially a sit down video. But a lot of my other videos, actually it's a mix. So I do really well with sit down videos or in-house videos, and my vlogs don't necessarily do well. Okay, so we're going to content right now. And here we can see my Mr. Beast video that I made. I made this actually in October of last year, and it took me forever to edit because it was so much footage and it was a vlog. And I was like, this video's gonna do so well because I put Mr. Beast on I put Mr. Beast as the title and keywords, and it didn't do well, right? And I kind of had anticipation, like, this is the video. It taught me you have to experiment, right? Especially when you're finding your footing here, finding what works for you, unless you have like a specific motive or intention when you're creating a YouTube channel, instead of like, I'm just gonna be myself. For me, I was like, this is gonna be a fun, cute video that people are gonna like. So I think I learned 2 things from creating this video. One was, my audience isn't necessarily Mr. Beast's audience. I am a 30-something-year-old black woman. And Mr. Beast is a 20, barely just turned 20 something. He's early 20s, white male. And he has a young male audience. Even though I have males in my audience, I like to show stuff with fashion. I like to show stuff with DIY. I like to show stuff with how to save money and budget tips and some things with finance. That doesn't necessarily correlate, right? So I'm like, let me follow this and thinking this is going to do well, and it didn't do well. So I definitely learned. I think anyone who's creating a YouTube channel and saying, okay, I'm going to create, I guess, quote unquote, I would say a lifestyle blog, vlog type of channel, try everything. Because once you try stuff, you'll know what doesn't work. You're pretty much experimenting on this content works for my channel, this content doesn't, but also don't, to me, it also allows you to not put yourself in a box, right? If you experiment a bit, because people could be like, okay, she's experimental. But also, once you find part of your niche, you know, and people are like rallying for that, you know, I want to be like a quirky black girl. Like that is to me, if I had to sum myself up, quirky black girl does it all. That is me. And I think there's a lot of people who can relate to that. Like someone who's living their life, here's a day in their life or things that they're doing, or this is how their life looks or whatever. Like that's, and kind of a more transparent look. Like I don't want to be super polished. I want people to see me, some of my failures or things that I'm not doing perfect, or I don't want them to just see the highlight reel. I think that's important, especially online. I want people to see that a bit of authenticity. So yeah, so I did that video and it didn't do so well. So I learned there, and I think that also happened when I was trying to do the how to get free food, which I think I talked about before. I did this how to get free food in New York. I thought this was going to be like too good to go, but I didn't realize and look at the keywords. If I look at the keywords, I would realize it wasn't the food or doing a budget challenge or anything like that that really got people. It was too good to go. So what I could have done better was actually do another too good to go video and probably got the same. I probably would have got better results, but I actually did like this video. I love to give back. I love that I was showing people a different part of the city, and so that was important to me. What was the other video that I was saying? The other video is the summer. My other video that I want to talk about was the summer bucket list 2021. So I saw that, so using vidIQ, you can obviously search keywords and you can find keywords and stuff like that. And I saw when I was searching for another keyword, summer bucket list that came up and it was high. So I was like, let me put this in. But I really didn't look at who was the audience for these videos. And I realized that a lot of people who were on these summer bucket list videos were actually younger people, younger women, right? And so they may not relate to my summer bucket list 2021 list, you know, because I'm like grown and sexy 2021 summer bucket list, or just like fun, you know, maybe a little bit more mature, and they might have a different idea. So this video, even though it was a trendy video, it had high keyword search. It only got 28 views. What could I have done differently? I mean, I don't know, maybe do something with someone younger, like maybe collaborate with someone younger on it to kind of do, oh, we both have ideas. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think that's what I could have did, because I don't think maybe my demographic will necessarily want to watch that. But you know what? I'm still learning more about my demographic. They don't even have enough analytic information where they're like age range here. Like I see some age range on certain content that I create, but right now I'm skewing larger with women, where before for a while I was skewing larger with men. I mean, and definitely made sense because some of the videos I make are geared towards more of a geeky, maybe guy culture thing. But that's all part of who I am. And so I'm trying to do amalgamation of that. So that's the analytics for the month. That's what I think I learned. That's what's doing well on my channel. I'm really excited about this African print outfit one. I'm going to continue to do my outfit ones. Use vidIQ for the keywords because that's killing it. Like, that's killing it. So that's one thing. I'm not necessarily recommending vidIQ yet until I do the full 30 days. Because once I do that, then I can give you guys a little bit more input on what vidIQ is actually doing. But right now, so far, I think in terms of keywords, it's been really valuable. You also get to see information about your competitors, which is cool. So that's one thing. So now let's get into what I've learned in the last 90 days or the last 3 months. For me, the thing that I learned is really to focus on keywords. And I mean, I think I talked about this in my previous video, but with vidIQ's help, I'm not recommending vidIQ yet. I want to do the full 30 days to really tell you about it. But I can see what ranks high in terms of how many people are searching. So I get to know, okay, this is juicy. Let me focus more on this. Let me put this a little bit higher. Let me use this keyword and let's see if people come back to this video with this keyword, right? So I found that really interesting to dig deeper and then to pile on top of that Google Trends. So you can find these keywords, you can put all these keywords together and say, wow, this correlates to what I'm doing. But then you can go to Google Trends and say, should I put this video out right now? And is this a priority video or is this evergreen content? And you can prioritize when to put your content out that may be more valuable for you, right? Maybe you're like, okay, I want to create a video that's going to allow me to get into 10 more people's hands, right? And get 10 more subscribers. And this video will do that seemingly. Like this video, because of the reach, will allow me. You're seeing like every month, if I get 1,000 more views, then I'll actually get 10 more subscribers. That's how I'm kind of averaging out. I'm like, okay, if I put out the 2 videos a week that I need to put out, which some weeks I've kind of skipped and then another week I put out 2 videos. So, but if I'm putting out these videos consistently on a consistent basis, I'm not missing like 2 weeks in a row. I'm seeing that I'm getting 12 to 14 subscribers a month. And how could I maintain that? Or how could I get more? I need to get more impressions because if I get this amount of impressions, this is what's going to lead to that. vidIQ can help me do that and piling on Google Trends can also help you do that because then you can narrow down what is the video that's going to trend better. What makes more sense for right now. I think number 2 kind of goes the opposite way in a way. It's experiment. So yes, this video can do better, but me experimenting, who would have known that you look at something like Too Good To Go with Trend. I was like, wow, this is interesting. This is fun. I just want to try this app out. And this would be a nice thing to put on and show people because I want people to learn how to save money. So experimenting with your content allows you to find new spaces that you could do well in, that maybe you could be the person who dominates in, right? And as always, making it authentic. I think that's always something that I continue to see. So because I experimented with the Too Good To Go, that did well. I think, what else did I experiment with that kind of followed up? I mean, I experimented with the video with the summer bucket list. I mean, I didn't really experiment with that. That was more of, this is trending, so let's not say that. But experimenting to find your footing is important. And sometimes we're looking for the trends over experimenting. So experiment because, I guess that's more what I'm saying. If you experiment, you can find what your niche may more likely be than following trends. And number 3 is something I've been fighting. You're finding your niche. Everybody says, everybody named Mama, and even before I started, I was like, I'm not going to be niche down. If you want to grow, I want to grow. Like, that's one of the goals in this channel is for me to grow authentically, to really build a community around this channel. And I've been doing a lot. And part of it, I could say it all falls into lifestyle, right? And then other things I can't. And one of those things, and I've struggled with it, is business. I realized that having a business channel would be more valuable for me. And I also know it's going to be hard work because I already had this channel, and either I'm going to change this into a full business channel or create a new channel. So guess what I did? Because I like hard work. I created a whole new business channel. It's called Epic Visionaries. The link will be down below. So guys, please, if you're interested in business advice, I'll be talking soup to nuts about business, doing interviews with my friends and people that I'm gonna meet along the way, talk about my journey and experiences, all on this channel. And there's a few reasons why I'm creating this channel. One, because even though some of my business videos do well, I know they can do better if I just had a channel geared toward it, because there's people who just want to watch stuff about business. And so it makes sense. Two, they monetize, like the amount of money these business channels are making, it's crazy. You look at Graham Stephan, you look at Meet Kevin, and these people are making money because they're talking about business, because businesses will compete because that's their business. They're not a regular person, right? It's not this one. A business is going to compete on that. People are going to, there's always someone who wants to talk about finance or something like that, or stocks or whatever, or even a cryptocurrency. So in terms of your AdSense revenue, it's better. And then it's just so much of a part of me. Like me even creating this video series is partially about business. It's the business of YouTube, and it's the business of me marketing and trying to figure out what makes sense for this channel. So I'm creating this whole new channel. If you want to support, please feel free to go over. If it's not for you, stay on here because I'm still going to be creating dope videos, and I don't want to take anything away. I've built up so much here, and I really appreciate you guys. But this other channel is going to be me talking more about business. But what I am going to do till the end of this year, because I started this series here, I'm going to leave this series directly on here for good or bad. These videos have not been getting the most, like the highest views. I think on a business channel probably would, but because I've committed here and a lot of you followed me here, maybe because of the beginning of that series or this series, I'm going to keep this series here till the end of the year. So guys, that's everything. I know it's a lot. So my next steps, aside from having this cool new business channel, is continuing to work with Vic-E because I'm learning a lot. You also can learn stuff about your competitors. So I'm seeing I don't think these people are competitors, I would say necessarily, but they're people who are doing what I want to do. So I'm learning along the way, and I get to find out all this different information. And have all these different data sets. Like I kind of am intrigued by the data sets. So continuing with that, experimenting some more. I have some great videos coming down the pike, guys, coming down the funnel, the tunnel. Yeah, you know, and then also, I mean, I have some fun projects that I want to work on this channel, and some more tools. I want to try some more tools since I've been using Vic-E. But that will be it for now, guys. Until next time, peace.